Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's right, yo, join me right now. Invite. What is up? Good evening, everybody. Good evening. First, I want to start out by saying happy Martin Luther King Day, man. So happy Martin Luther King Day to everybody out there. Today, we have an awesome show. Today, we're talking about deleting sugar out your life will cure all health problems. Deleting sugar out your life will cure all health problems like diabetes, hypertension, liver disease, kidney disease, anxiety, depression, and etc. And it will. And I promise you it will. So that's what we're talking about today. Shout out to you got Michael. Shout out to Michael. And what's up? Appreciate you being on here. And shout out to Lewis, man. Thank you, Pops. Thank y'all for being on here. And shout out to people that are on TikTok that are on TikTok with me. So we're doing a show today, man. And, you know, I've been doing a show and I've been getting to the motivational speaking and everything like that. But I wanted to go back to where it started. And where it started for me was deleting sugar out my life, doing the keto lifestyle, you know. And there's my book right there, guys. This is the book. If you haven't picked it up yet, you can pick it up from Amazon. It's a big seller right now on Amazon. And you can pick it up. It's an awesome book. It's full color. Everything's full color. It has over 140 recipes. It shows you how to be able to build your immune system. I got all kinds of stuff in there that's going to help you to build your immune system, to flush your body out, what to do with how to take the apple cider vinegar, how to take different things that are going to help your health. You know, so everything's in the book, man. There's extra stuff in the book. It's amazing. People that have been buying the book, thank you so much. If you haven't bought it, go to Amazon right now and pick it up. And if you got Prime, you get a discount. So right now, I'm drinking my tea, my Trishna tea, which is right there, TrishnaTea.com. This right here is berry flavors, berry keto. It's awesome. So I drink it hot, and I drink it cold. Right now, I'm drinking it hot. But I want to do this show, man, because I'm coaching somebody right now, and they're facing hypertension. I mean, no, they're facing actually. Did I even put it on there? I guess I didn't put it on there. But they're facing what's it called? Hydrodism. I can't think of the word, but he might come on here. And let me see. Hyperwisdom. I'm gonna find it right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So before we go any further, man, I'm gonna go ahead and play this for y'all real quick.
Attention, my advice is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any health problems. I am not a doctor. I just show you what worked for me.
Okay, now that I got that out of the way. Could I show it again? Yeah, I'll show you the book right now again. Let's do that real quick right now. So this is the book right here. It's called The Truth, Keto is Life. The Truth, Keto is Life. My story's in there. My story explains how I dropped so much weight, how I was able to beat. The last thing I beat it. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. This is the microphone. The last thing I beat. This microphone acting up. Hold on. The last thing I beat this mic. Look, it ain't even acting right. Look, it's acting wrong. Look, it just wants a fall. Ain't that something? Hold on, give me a second. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta fix these mics. I gotta fix this mic. Well, the last thing I beat was type 2 diabetes. I beat it. Was it easy? No, it wasn't easy. I continue living this lifestyle, the keto lifestyle. The keto lifestyle is amazing. I mean, it's so amazing. A lot of people say, man, what can I do? What can I do? And they want to continue seeing the doctor. And if you continue seeing the doctor, all you're going to do is continue being more sick. So you get more sick and more sick. For instance, diabetics. When you're diabetic and you continue seeing the doctor, eventually you're going to lose. Everything's falling apart in this mic. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Eventually you're gonna lose your eyesight. And a lot of things happen. A lot of things happen to you. I'm not sure why it's acting up today. I had it fixed, but today it is acting up. Hold on. I got this all tangled up. I tell you what, I'll be buying me another one. I don't play this. I mean, I hate that it feels like acting up. It feels like acting up. So I had type 2 diabetes was the last thing I had. I had a hypertension. I had a lot of problems with my liver. I had fatty liver. I had a lot of things wrong with me, guys. I had a lot of things wrong with me. Today, I don't even get slight headaches. I don't get slight headaches. I continue doing the keto lifestyle. I coach the keto lifestyle. I continue doing the intermittent fasting. So I intermittent fast every day. I do 20 hours. And I coach also for that too. But there's just so much to cover on the keto lifestyle. There's tons to cover on the keto lifestyle. So shout out to Paula. Appreciate you being on here. Shout out to Joe. Appreciate you being on here. Shout out to all of y'all on here. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Michelle. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all being on here. The thing is, guys, the only thing that is going to help you if you're diabetic, if you have high blood pressure, if you have problems with your liver, if you have problems with your kidneys, if you have anxiety, if you have depression and skin problems and etc., psoriasis, acne, whatever you might have, the cure to it all is deleting sugar out your life. And that's the straight up truth. I know it's hard. I know it's hard because you're like, man, how do I do that? How do I delete sugar out my life? How? Hey, shout out to Kelly. Appreciate you being on here. How do I delete sugar out my life? It's an addiction, right? It's a huge addiction. From what I hear, it's the as big as addiction as cocaine, right? From what I hear. Now, like I tell everybody, I challenge everybody. I say, hey, you know what? Delete sugar out your life. So the first week, you're gonna go through withdrawals. You're gonna feel lightheaded. You're gonna feel sick. You ain't gonna know where it's coming from. You're gonna feel sick. But that's because you're starting to beat sugar. You're starting to get off of sugar. The second week, it's more of a denial stage because you're like, man, why am I listening to Free? Free's not even a doctor, right? And as I can tell, I put that all the time. I'm not a doctor. But I think if I was you, and I would have to listen to Free, I would listen to Free because he's been there. Because Free's been there. Because Free's dropped all that weight. Because Free was always in the hospital. And the book tells everything. But Free was always in the hospital. I was rushed in the hospital many times. At one time, I lost oxygen on my blood. Could have died. Could have died, guys. Could have died. And a lot of things. But the thing is, in order to cure all health problems, delete sugar out your life. And I don't just tell you, hey man, you delete sugar out your life and you can't have no sugar. You're right. You cannot have no sugar, but you can enjoy a few sweeteners. Like Lakanto monk fruit, that's my number one sweetener. Number 2, stevia. Number 3, erythritol. you can enjoy those sweeteners. They're not sugar. They're absolutely no sugar. None whatsoever. They're not going to spike up your sugar levels. They're not going to do none of that. Right? Another thing, if you're drinking milk, you're probably drinking the 1% milk. You're probably drinking 2% milk. You think that you're doing good to your body when you're actually not. So what I tell you to drink? Drink almond milk. You know, almond milk. Why? Because it's not milk. It's not milk. And these are the things you can do. Now, if you're cooking, the worst things that anyone can cook, the worst oils that anybody can cook with is vegetable oil. Right? And you hear vegetable and you're like, oh, you know what? Vegetables in the word, so it's good for you. And it's not. It causes a lot of these problems up here, from diabetes, from hypertension, from liver disease, from kidney disease, and it causes all that. Just your oil that you eat with. Canola oil, another oil they say it's a good choice. No, it's not. The only oils that anyone should cook with or eat with is olive oil, avocado oil, real butter, coconut oil, bacon grease, lard, real lard. You can cook with all these, and they're not going to cause you problems like the other oils will. And there's more. There's like sunflower oil and some other stuff. And don't get me wrong. So when you're doing the keto lifestyle, you're going to go out there and you're going to enjoy you some wings, right? You're going to enjoy you some wings. Just make sure they're not battered, right? But the oil, when you start asking in the restaurants, hey, what kind of oil y'all cook with? A lot of times you're not going to like the oil they're cooking with, right? So get them, eat them, and don't do it all the time, and you'll be okay. You'll be okay, right? So I'm not like the keto police or nothing like that, but I know what works and what you can do, right? For the people that I've already started coaching, or even if I'm not coaching you, you want to know what you can do to drop weight, to start feeling better, to stop get away from all those headaches. I used to wake up every day with headaches. Every day I was praying that I could find aspirin, that I could find comfort, because I would have headaches, real bad headaches, man. But that was all from having high blood pressure, right? It was so weird because I would take those little pills, and when I would take those little pills, I would get diarrhea. I would feel terrible, terrible. So how are these pills helping me? They weren't helping me. You know, it wasn't until I started changing how I looked at food, how I ate food, what was food about, what was food doing to me. You know, we have everybody that says, you got to eat 6 times a day. You got to eat 7 times a day. You eat 6 times and 7 times a day, you're okay. You got people saying, well, you could eat whatever you want as long as you go to the gym and you work it out. Well, guess what? You're working out, you're outside. You're not working, you're inside. If you ate donuts and you ate all this sugar and you think you can go to the gym and you can make that disappear, well, I'm sorry, you can't. You can't. You can have a fast metabolism, but if you have a problem, usually people, I know some people right now that are like gym rats. The one's like a gym rat, the other one's into CrossFit. They're built and everything, right? Well, one still has diabetes and the other one still has anxiety, right? And they don't understand why. Well, I do understand why, because I see them the way they eat. I see what they're eating, all this sweet bread and all this food, and think, oh, I'm going to go to the gym and do laps. I'm going to do all this. Okay, that's fine. But you're taking care of your outside. You haven't took care of your inside. See, I know there's people out there that are more skinnier than me, that are more built than I am, but they're not more healthy than I am, because I take care of my inside. My main deal, my main focus, my main goal was to take care of my inside before I started working on my outside. Do I lift up weights? Yeah, I lift up weights now. I pick up weights, I do planking. I do a little bit of everything, right? But you have to take care of your inside. If you have a problem with your liver, if you have a problem with your kidneys, if you have a problem with anything in your body, it's cells, if you have a problem with your blood cells, you can have a problem with a lot of things in your body, your circulation. When you have those problems, going to the gym is not going to take care of them. You might look better, but when it comes to killing the disease, beating the disease, whether it's type 2 diabetes, whether it's this like that, exercise is just not going to do it. It's not. It's not going to do it. Hey, Tilly, how you doing? Hey, Sam, how you doing, man? Appreciate y'all being on here. So the thing is, guys, there is a lot of things that people do not want to do. And there's a lot of things they know, but they don't do them. They don't want to. They always feel that, let me put it to you this way. So I've been trying to help people all the time for years. I've been doing the keto lifestyle for 3.5 years, going almost 4 years already, right? I got the book out. I made the book. Everything I did was to help people. And the book is out, guys. The book is out. And I know some of y'all probably seen the book and said, man, that's expensive. $24.99. I think that's what you get for Prime. And the regular is $27.99. You say that's expensive. But I want to tell you something today. And it's not just to sell my book. It's to tell you the truth. So this right here is a lot cheaper than any medication you are going to have to take if you do not change. Medication is so expensive. Medication, and it's not only that. Now you got to worry about ending up in the hospital. I've had my godmother. I've had people pass away from the COVID, right? And then you have people that have caught in the COVID and they haven't passed away. Now go look at the statistics and look at what's on there. People that are dying, I'm not saying everybody, but people that are dying from the COVID have health problems. They've been having health problems. So what is the COVID? The COVID is an immune virus that attacks your immune system. So whatever's wrong with you, whether it's your liver, whether it's your kidneys, whether you got type 2 diabetes, whatever you might have, you might be overweight, you might be obese, whatever it might be, you're not giving yourself a chance. You see, my book helps people. It's like the blueprint. It's like the blueprint to doing the keto lifestyle. It's like the blueprint. Speaking of print, one of the biggest thing I wanted to do, and I'll just show you one page. So one of the biggest thing I wanted to do, I wanted to make sure that when I did the book, it was going to have big printing where you could read it, where anyone can read it, right? Because I didn't want that little bitty writing. I didn't want that little, you'd be like, hey, what does that say?
Worry is negative meditation.
Oh, here we go. So we're going to play in a little bit. So you can be like, well, what does it say? No, this is big print. This is big print, so anybody can read it. Anybody can read it. You know what? You don't have to do weight-bearing exercise. You don't have to do that. The main thing on the keto lifestyle is walking. Everyone can walk. I had somebody tell me, man, you know what? I'm ready to go to the gym. I'm ready to do it. Don't go to the gym. Don't do none of that. I want you to walk. If it's safe for you to park farther from where your car, because sometimes, we get mad because we want to park way in the front at our job. Well, don't park in front of your job. If it's safe, park farther out. Take that walk. Take that walk. And if you're taking that walk, you tell yourself, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. You put it into your head. And you see yourself doing this. And when you see yourself doing this, man, it's amazing. Look, when I first started my journey, I bought a shirt. I bought a slim shirt that I could never fit into. A slim shirt, guys. I bought a slim shirt. And I came home and I was like, man, you know what? That don't fit. I'm going to hit somebody with the button, right? So I put it in my closet. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to it. I think it was an extra large. It was a slim extra large. And I said, I'm going to get to that shirt, right? Or large. And then later on, I remember, I said, oh, man, I got that shirt in the closet. Let me put it on. I put it on, and it fed me loose. So just see yourself doing it. See yourself wearing it, And it's awesome. Those times when my wife was losing weight, and I told my wife says, babe, it don't fit. I said, babe, take it with you. It's going to fit you in a few weeks. Take it with you. Trust me, take it with you. And she's like, you think so? I said, take it with you. And sure enough, it fit her, So if you have to do these things, if you have to put pictures, and I suggest this, put pictures around your place. Right now, if you come to my living room, I still got pictures where I'm weighing close to 300 pounds. I still got those pictures. I got my wedding pictures. I got other pictures. And I got pictures for what I looked like when I was close to 300 pounds. I got those pictures when I was sick, when I was suffering. I got all those pictures. Because those pictures remind me why I do what I do every day. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we get in a mission and we're ready to do it, and then we forget. We don't want to grind no more. We don't want to do it. We get lazy. We're like, oh, man, you know what? I ain't going to do it. And then other times, I know people right now that they start dropping weight. And what do they do when they start dropping weight? They go back to their old habits because now they feel, hey, you know what? I'm skinny already. Let me go back and start eating all this food again. And guess what happens? You gain your weight back. You're never going to learn how to control your portions or what to eat. And it's not even so much about portions, because in keto lifestyle, it's not about portions. I eat one time. I'm old man, so I eat one time a day. And I make it count. And it's delicious. And I'm good, right? The keto lifestyle, repeat after me, is amazing. It's amazing. Why? Because it's not a diet. It's an amazing lifestyle. But you have to do it right. Now, why did I fall in love with the keto lifestyle? Because it deletes sugar out your life. But I didn't stop at the keto lifestyle. I wanted more. And when I wanted more, I said, I want more. And what I wanted was to delete sugar out of people's lives. And so far, I'm accomplishing that. This book right here means so much to me. Me and my wife, we worked really hard on this book to get this to. My wife told me today, my wife says, babe, how does it feel that everyone's sending you your recipes that you made and they're showing you? And I said, man, it feels so great. It feels amazing. God put me here. It wasn't for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. I just celebrated 50. Thanks to everybody that came out. Appreciate y'all. If I didn't invite y'all, it was not so much I didn't invite y'all. It's just that I was being real careful on the COVID and a lot of people, they live close by. It had a lot to do with a lot of stuff, But hey, I wasn't even going to have nothing after all. But I said, I got to have it. You got to understand something. If you're going to be scared of the COVID and you ain't going to want to do nothing, then you're pretty much dead already. Because if you can't live, you're dead already. That's the way I see it. So my immune system's all up and everything, and everybody came through, and it was awesome. Hey, Dora, how you doing? Tilly, how you doing? Oh, my husband got a treadmill. That's awesome. Shout out to Sandra. Appreciate y'all being on here. So, and shout out to everybody over here on TikTok, man. I ain't forgot about y'all. Appreciate y'all so much over here, man. We got Alejandra. We got user 42248 58370. Appreciate you. We got RK. Appreciate you. And we got user, I'm going to go by the last numbers, 270. These are people that are on TikTok. Appreciate y'all. Please share my videos, guys. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keto is Live TV. Keto is Live TV, guys. Keto is Live TV. And do what I'm going to do and pray for our country. Pray for our country, guys. Pray for it. Keep on praying for it. My president is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's my president. My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's my president. So try not to get so involved with everything that's going on, man, because it's going to drive you insane. But back to what I was sharing with y'all. I want to play something for y'all. I wrote this, and of course, I got my wife to say it. My wife got a beautiful voice, so I got her to say it. She's a school teacher, so she's doing good. So it's called The Dangers of Sugar. The Dangers of Sugar. And I want you to hear it and pay attention real close to it. And if any of it talks about anything that you're going through, and you need my help, my telephone number is right there, 832-715-2557. Sometimes the hardest part to do is to call the person that can help you. That's the hardest part to do sometimes, is to call the person that can help you. But I give my number out for a reason. Don't ever think you're bothering me. Don't ever think you cannot call me. I give out my number because some people want to text, and I can't text all this. And I want to show you how good I feel all the time, all the energy level I have, how I feel, how I keep on feeling. One time I used to get asthma attacks like all the time. I used to go to sleep sitting down, But let me go and play it for y'all. Here we go.
The dangers of sugar. Unstable blood sugar control insulin resistance. Sugar can damage the insulin receptor sites on cells, causing them to not work as well as they should. This makes it harder to get the glucose into the cells to use as energy. The body, sensing it needs more glucose in the cells, puts out more insulin to try to compensate. Increased risk for type 2 diabetes. Eventually, the compensation can't keep up, and a person's blood glucose levels rises. There is a continuum of dysfunction until a diagnosis of type 2 diabetes can result. High insulin levels are inflammatory and can also create a host of other issues. Increased body fat obesity. An increase in belly fat increases risk of chronic disease like heart disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. Increased free fatty acid accumulation, which can have negative effects on blood lipids, triglycerides, and cholesterol. Leaky gut. Excess sugar feeds the bad bacteria like Candida in the gut and can lead to an imbalance in the gut bacteria. Dysbiosis, or an overgrowth of bad bacteria, is inflammatory and contributes to leaky gut and a cascade of mental, digestive, and systemic health issues over time. Increased risk for certain cancers. Sugar feeds cancer and excess sugar intake. Poor blood sugar control and increased insulin production increases your risk for certain cancers. Increased inflammation, which is the precursor for all chronic disease. Adrenal stress. The effect on destabilizing blood sugar levels creates fight or flight response, which creates a stress on adrenal function. Cell damage. Damage to the cells in your body, which lowers your cell's ability to communicate properly with each other. Sugar reacts with proteins in the body and damages them and their ability to function properly. Increase in dental cavities. Cardiovascular health issues negatively affects brain health. Did you know that we now call Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes? How much sugar is too much? Keto is Life TV.
She did a good job, huh? She did a good job. She's on it right now. Thank you, baby. She did a great job. Shout out to Lydia. That's it, guys. That's true. Everything that I wrote right there is true, man. You're not giving yourself a chance if you keep on eating the way you're eating, if you keep on seeing food. We look at food like for happiness. We look at food when we want to celebrate. We look at food. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. I'm just saying make better choices. Stay away from all that sugar. Right now, I can tell you 3 things you can do. Number 1, if you're going to eat fruit, make sure it's the berry family. Stay away from watermelon, pineapple, everything else. Just eat berry family. Why? Because of all the antioxidants in it, all the vitamins in it, all the they're natural sugars that are not high. They're not high. They don't got no fructose. They don't have all that other bad stuff that food has in it. That's the best fruit you could eat. Berry family. The best. I go to the refrigerator and grab blueberries and just slam them in my mouth, or strawberries, raspberries. Oh my, they're great, right? And they are very good for you. I told y'all last time that if y'all would tag me on a picture or on any of you could find me on everything. You could find me on One Sugar is the Devil on my Facebook. You could find me on Gilbert Patino under my Facebook. You could find me on my YouTube, Keto is Life TV. I'm easy to find. You can find me on my website, thetruthketoislife.com. thetruthketoislife.com. So you can find me pretty much everywhere. Now, if you send me a picture showing me that you're throwing that evil sugar away, that evil sugar out, I would let you pick anything out my bakery. Anything out my bakery, and I would make it for you, and I would send it to you. One item, okay? Don't say, hey, I want all this. No, just to show y'all how good desserts can still be without the evil sugar. Just to show y'all how life can be for you. How life can be for you. I know people are tired of being sick. I know people are tired of being sick. I know people are looking for a way to escape. I know for a fact. When you hear people say, well, I'm big and I'm fine. Big is what's in. You know what? Those are excuses. We say that to ourselves because we want, and I'm not saying don't be confident about yourself. I'm not saying don't love yourself. I'm just saying, are you really happy? Because I said I was happy, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't. There was times I didn't want to get up in the morning. I got used to them calling me fat ass and fat boy and all these other names, man. I got used to it because that was me. So it was never something that I loved. I accepted it, but I didn't love being called it. I hated it. I hated it so much. I even hated when they call me big boy. Come here, big boy. All that. I hated it. Right? But I got used to it. So when I used to say, oh, you know what? No, I'm fat, man. I feel good. Don't worry about it. It was all lies, man. It was all lies. I was sick. When I would leave, because I was rapping, when I would leave or whatever I was doing, DJing, whatever, I come home and I'm depressed. Here I am. I don't even want to look at the mirror. I don't want to look at the mirror. And that ain't the bad part. The bad part is my health. I have bad health. This is me every day. My wife can tell you. I'm sitting down and I have the music up. Do you know why I have the music up? Because I didn't want to hear myself wheeze. Because it was so hard to go to sleep hearing myself wheeze. I sit like this. That's all I heard. Myself wheezing. So I turned the radio up so I won't hear that. Right? That was one thing. The other thing was when I had to go to the restroom and I felt they were stabbing me. Before, after, and during. I was in so much pain. I was walking around the house drinking. I'm talking about drinking extra strength Pepto-Bismol. Drinking it like it was a soda. And let's not talk about sodas because I used to walk around the house drinking 2-liter soda waters and 1-liter soda waters and having them. And I used to buy the extra cans and everything like that and say they were for my guests, but they were for me. I been there. When you tell me, man, you don't know what it is to leave a Dr. Pepper. You don't know what it is to leave this. I have left it. I've been there. I've been there when people say, man, you don't know what it feels like to have asthma, to have a machine next to you. You don't know what it feels like. That's a lie because I've been there. Why I'm not there no longer? Because I fought. Because I changed. Nothing will change until you change. Nothing will change until you change. When you decide to want to change, you'll change. You know what? I am here, man. I am here. People were sick because they feel that a doctor is going to cure that disease they have. And I'm here to tell you, they won't. A doctor will give you medication and more medication. And if they're giving you insulin, they'll give you more insulin. They'll give you everything they can. And at the same time, they're damaging more things that were never wrong with you. Now you're getting more damage from everything else. When a person has cancer, they give you radiation. They give you this. They explain to you, but they don't explain to you, hey, you know what? It's going to eat up all your insides. I just had my stepfather pass away from cancer. he wouldn't go through that if he knew it was going to happen to him. You know, doctors, and what do you think keeps cancer growing? Sugar. Sugar, look it up. It feeds into the cells of the cancer. Look it up. Now, I'm not saying I'm God and I know when you're going to die. I don't know. But I know you don't have to rush it. You know, years back, my kids would tell me, I have young kids. I started over. So I have a daughter that's 27, and that's with my ex. And, of course, I have smaller kids. I have a 6-year-old and I have a 10-year-old. And they used to tell me questions like, Dad, you know, like, talking about when they're going to grow up. And at the time, I was like, man, I was scared. I'm like, man, I don't think I'm going to be here. I don't think I'm going to be here to see them graduate. I don't think I'm going to be here to see this. I don't think I'm going to be here. But now it's different. They even know, like, it's different now. I could do so many more things. I don't wake up with a headache. I don't get mad like I used to. I used to get mad all the time about stuff and everything, and I don't get like that no more. You know, I'm only human. I just turned 50 years old. Guys, I feel the best. I have never felt this good. When I turned 43, when I turned 42, I hated birthdays. My wife could tell you, I was in a bad mood. I didn't want to be older because when I know I was going to be older, I was going to be more sick, you know? But that ain't the case now. The case is like, man, I'm 50 for real? I don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel it. Hey, shout out to Rob. I appreciate y'all. Hey, man, I'm going to play something for y'all also right now. It's the motivational speech that I did. It's called Fight Back Until You Win. Fight back until you win. This is very powerful. Listen, fight back until you win. Because I fought every day for 3 years and a half. I fought when I thought that I couldn't do the keto lifestyle. I fought to fight to get there. When I thought I couldn't become a coach, I fought to get there. When I thought I couldn't I learned this when I said, man, how am I going to do 20 hours a day intermittent fasting? Do I have to do 20 hours a day? No, absolutely I don't. But I'm not hungry. You know, if you do 16 hours, fine. But we're not even talking about intermittent fasting. We're talking about the keto lifestyle that's so amazing. So I'm going to play it for you right here. Fight back until you win. This is something I wrote, guys. Here we go.
Hi, this is Gilbertino. Unstoppable motivation. Fight back until you win. Every day you need to prepare yourself and get ready for the fight that awaits you. They're around the corner waiting to take you down. They have trained, they prepared to take you down. You need to stand up and hold your ground and hold your position and hold yourself up when they're beating you down. And get ready for the biggest fight of your life. Do not back down until you win. Do not let up and keep on swinging until you win the battle. There will be days where you feel everyone is against you, from your health, from your finances, from your friends, and all your enemies. You have built this in your head. You can beat them all. Change your health, change your finance, change your friends, and stop thinking they're your enemies. They probably already forgotten you. You have to let it go, but you have not. Stop dwelling in the past. If God has forgiven you for all your sins, why can you not forgive your enemies for what they have done? Stop fighting yourself and take control of your mind, your health, your finances, your faith. If you fight back, you have a better chance to win than doing nothing at all. Now train, prepare yourself, and win the fight.
Yes. Again, happy birthday, Martin Luther King, guys. I just had a question right here. Rob Flores says, sugar is bad, but I want to know, is it okay to have some sugar or no? No, it's not. I absolutely say it's not. If you're going to get any sugar, make sure it's from being natural. If it's natural, it's fine, right? That's the only thing that I tell you. Make sure it's natural. You do not want it. Sugar is bad. If you want to break the addiction, there's no reason. If you do not leave sugar alone, you'll never break the addiction. No matter how much sugar you're taking in, if you continue taking sugar in, maybe it's a gram, maybe it's 2 grams, whatever it is, if you continue taking sugar in, you'll never beat the addiction. Now, you could beat the addiction, and if you want later on, I don't think you will, but if you want later on and you want to put a little bit sugar, I don't know why you would, then so be it. But you do not want to do it. You do not want to. What's natural? Naturals, like I was saying, from blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries. That's natural. All that's natural. Almonds carry sweet, a little bit sweetener in their thing. Actually, sugar, but it's again, it's natural. It's natural. So the thing is, sugar is not good for your body. You know, it's never going to do you good. You know why? Oh, I guess that one ain't working today. Here we go.
Sugar is the devil.
That's why. Because sugar is the devil. First, it'll destroy the inside of you, and then it'll destroy the outside of you. Guys, you got any questions, guys? Do you have any questions? Here we have 40 minutes, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Key to His Life TV, guys. And go pick up the #1 book that's selling right now, guys. Guys, I just dropped this probably a week and a few days ago. And right now, I think I already sold 130 copies, guys. 130 copies. It's such a blessing, guys. It's such a blessing. This should be on everybody's kitchen, or if anybody right now, make that purchase. And I guarantee you, this book will change your life. Listen to what I'm saying. I guarantee you, this book will change your life. But not by just looking at the book. You got to want it. You have to want it. You have to want change. Change does not happen unless you let it happen, unless you do what you have to do to change. Hey, guys, appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Be blessed. We'll talk soon. Until the next video, thank y'all. If y'all need to reach out to me, 832-715-2557. Bye-bye.
Sugar is the devil. Keto is life.